Hi everyone, it's Laura. Welcome back. I am super excited because we are finally getting around to a project that I've wanted to do for a while. We are updating the Cauldron planter. So I mentioned this a few times. I picked up the hugest one of the cauldrons that they had at home this year for their Halloween stuff. I got it like a month ago. And I've just been holding on to it for this project in particular. So today we're going to switch out the cauldron planter that I have now, which is actually just a fire pit, but it's like kind of rusted out. It really needs to get switched. I'm super excited, so let's just go. So here's what we're working with. And this fire pit situation was always pretty much meant to be temporary until I could find a better cauldron. So now that I have a better cauldron, it's time to move on. So the main problems right now are this creeping Jenny is clearly out of control. So I'm gonna pull a bunch of that out. I'll probably save some of it and like transplant it elsewhere. I am gonna reuse it for the new cauldron. This verbena is completely spent. You can't see the logs. So hopefully once I take all this creeping Jenny out, you'll be able to see the logs better. It'll look more like a little fire at the bottom. Okay, so it's been a few days because the rain just would not let up there for a little bit. But that's okay because it gave the celosia a little bit of a chance to bounce back. But I think I am ready to get to switching. So I'm going to start taking out the plants from this because this is going to be a little bit of an ordeal because there's the plants. I got to take the plants out. I got to get the dirt out so that I can move this thing to replace it. So let's get going on that. Okay, we made this switch, successful switch, and it fits pretty perfectly. So I'm thrilled about that. So now I just need to get it filled up with dirt. I already put holes in the bottom of it, so we're all set there. I'm gonna fill it up with dirt, get it planted up. I will let you know what I'm planting it with. I'm gonna replant the creeping Jenny for sure. I'm gonna pull something from the front to put in here also, so I'll show you that now. Okay, so this is an Artemesia that I got at the beginning of the season for $4, and it has grown like exponentially, insanely huge. So it is all one plant though, and I've never split an Artemesia before, so for now I'm just going to give it a really good haircut, and then I'm just going to tuck in the creeping Jenny around it, and that's all I'm going to have in here for the rest of this season. I think I really like the like frothy texture of this plant. I think it's really fun and pretty, and I think it's going to make a beautiful addition. So let's put the creeping Jenny in. Let's give this a really good haircut. We'll give it some water, and then it'll be all done, I think. So here's how we're currently looking. She's a little bit of a mess, but it takes time for things to bounce back once you transplant them. So I'll give an updated shot tomorrow or the next day. This Artemesia still has blooms, like bloom heads on it. I don't know. I trimmed back a lot of it, so hopefully it will still bloom, but I'm not 100% sure that it will. And since we were over here, I figured we might as well do a little bit of a fairy garden refresh. Do you guys see what happened? This is so exciting. If you've been with the channel for a while, you know this plant has been on my wish list all year. This is the Eclipse Hydrangea. I've wanted one for so long, and at Home Depot, they were only at Home Depot for like $36, I think, and the one near me, literally the bucket was like half filled with dirt. There was like sticks coming out of it, and it's still not on clearance. So I'm like, I'm not buying this for $36. That's ridiculous. But Lowe's just came out with them, and this is a beautiful plant. Look how gorgeous she is. She's like a really big size. I didn't care that she doesn't have any flowers on her. I just wanted her because she has a beautiful form. And I've put her over here in the fairy garden. Trying something a little bit different over here. I rearranged a little bit. I took out, there was like a house that I had here. I took that out, and when I did, there was a giant spider that tried to kill me. But I did not kill him back. I let him live. So that was nice of me. But I think it's looking better now. It's like a little bit refreshed. Look how this phlox is coming in. It looks so good. I'll probably have to trim it back a little bit more. But I love the way it looks. Very, very whimsical. Very whimsical. And I'm just obsessed with this hydrangea. I love it. I love it. And before I say goodbye, I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update on the pumpkins. They are doing better. Like you can see, I have some now. I got this little guy. And this white one is super adorable. And then this one over here is almost ripe. Looking great. And these ones on the end, they are birdhouse gourds. They're really cool, right? I love them. They're snatched. They got the hourglass figure. So very exciting. And then I got a couple more over here actually. So things are bouncing back. They're not, I mean, they're not in perfect health, but what can you do? And back to our planter. She looks pretty good. We had rain last night, so that's always good for when you're transplanting, helping to get things settled in. I think that this is going to fill out nicely for the rest of the season. I'm pretty happy with it. The celosia, whatever. I mean, it's a little bit late in the season, so I can't really find it anywhere else. So this will just have to do for now. But I'm really happy with it. I like the way it looks. I'm thrilled with the new planter itself. I'm ecstatic. I could not be happier. Now, I was thinking about putting like a cutout of a witch in here. But I don't know, because this is how I think of it, because I'm the witch in the garden. That I'm like, I don't need a cutout of one because it's me. Does that make sense? But if I was going to do one, I would want to do it like a character, like a witch character. Obviously, like the Hocus Pocus gals are always a possibility. Mary is my favorite. I am a huge Disney person, if you guys didn't know. I like Mary the best. She's my favorite Sanderson sister. But what I would really like is to do Anya Taylor-Joy from The Witch. Have like a silhouette of her if I was going to do anything. Anyway, moving on. Let me know what you guys think about that. I have a piece of plywood that I can still do that with. It's possible. But I might want to save it for a different idea that I have for Christmas. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you're new, we'd love to have you subscribe. I'm going to do a back garden tour very shortly here. I know that it's been a while since my last video. It's been like over a week. I'm sorry about that. This time of year gets so busy with back to school. My daughter is about to start high school this year, so I'm like in panic mode, obviously. But everything's gonna be fine. So anyway, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.